And welcome to Tudor House here in Southampton, and it's going to be my job to show you around this lovely building. Now we're trying something different tonight, dressed up in costume, hoping that we get some paranormal activity. Look, it's a Tudor costume you normally see me wear in our Southampton ghost stores, but we bought it to Tudor House tonight and hope that it, helps get some paranormal activity. And so far, it's been quite productive. So, would you like me to show you around my lovely house? Because as you know, I played a part of Sir John Dawtrey, who had this lovely building built back in the late 1400s. And it's gone through some changes, to be fair. If you're in Southampton, by the way, you must make sure you come and check it out. Okay, it's a fascinating house. If you don't believe me, I will show you. We had some technical difficulties earlier with volume and be able to hear the sound. So let's do it again. Come on, let's go through this. I think the creak is a lovely house. Quite creaky, but I'll have to wait till the creaking stops at all. Follow me. So, late 1400s, there's been loads of things that have happened here, but I lived here, of course, so I've got said before, but there's also been two houses, I think 2 or 3, and there's been a museum, Southampton's first museum since the early 1900s. Much controversy was caused by that, but it's still here today as a museum. Now, I'm going to show you the attic because we didn't see it earlier, so let's have a look. That freaky floorboard. To some modern looking stairs. Okay, on your head to come up. So, I'm sure you agree, it looks absolutely amazing up here. Look at the atmosphere of this house, look at the old beams up here. Obviously fairly old, since the 1400s. What can I tell you about this amazing house? Well, as a real person, Andrew Frewing-House, that is, I investigated here 14 years ago and had some amazing experiences. But, as you know as well, I played a part of Sir John Dawtrey. So who exactly was John Dawtrey? Well, Tudor House built, but how? Well, he was quite a well-off guy, yes. He he actually owned a building company which was behind the building of a very famous ship that's housed in Portsmouth right now. It sank, never mind, one of Henry VIII's ships, the Mary Rose, and he was quite a rich guy, so he thought, let's make a stamp on Southampton, let's build this house. And here it is today, built on the back of some of the walls of Southampton. Behind us is King John's Palace, which is a lot older than Tudor House, built by a guy called John Whitegod. The road outside us was called Whitegod Lane, now called Blue Anchor Lane, which is at the side of Tudor House. I mean, just look at it, just brilliant. You can't really go wrong. Now, for those of you tuning in right now thinking, why on earth is there a man wearing a Tudor costume in Tudor House? Well, it kind of makes sense. But actually, the whole idea of this is that we're hoping that the ghosts can relate to us, because it's something familiar to them. So the idea is we wear this lovely costume and we see what activity we can get. Now, in this room tonight, I can tell you, James can tell you, the man behind the camera, there's been some exciting stuff happening here. Have you been up it tonight yet?
I haven't, but I will say, for bits I've actually been to tonight, we have had stuff happen already.
No, he's hiding. Let's show you. He's hiding. No, going like that. Oh God, that's scary. So James, tell us what's happened, because in this room, I was in here earlier and we saw like a black shadow crawling across the floor just over there, and we had a voice of a lady singing here, and over there we heard a massive bang, but there was nothing there. There was no windows moving. There was nothing natural. We don't know what it was. That's quite exciting.
Oh, hello. I can hear voices.
Hi, Leslie.
What are you doing?
We're live on Facebook.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You come and say hi. James, you've been up a parts. You've been down to the
Shall I
cellar.
just put this down somewhere?
We're going to put it down. Where are we going to put this down? This is like...
So I got it. Do you reckon?
Oh, I'm not going to say hi. We've only chosen to sit at a distance.
Yeah.
This is here we go. What about that? There you go. Perfect.
There you go.
Oh, no, it's moved.
Close.
Here we go. You can see us trying things live. There we go. So, it's moved right. There we go. Perfect. So, yes. No. Tell me, what's happened in the cellars this evening?
I just realised that's to the side.
Oh, okay, we're going to turn it up. Wait, guys. There we go. We'll make some things you don't want to see. There we go.
Okay.
Right, we're back round now. We're not in Australia anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Tell us what you see down the cellars. All you've experienced in the house so far.
It's strange. I was actually down in the cellar. And I was having a normal conversation with the people down there, and I turned around. Well, there's something black flying in front of my face. I thought it was a bat. I thought there was something physically there, and of course, I saw it. Stepped back. I was, no, what's going on? But there's nothing there. Nothing there.
So 14 years ago, when we did well, it wasn't us, but I was part of the very first paranormal investigation to happen here at Tudor House. The cellars gave us one of our best experiences yet, which was a dark figure walking through the cellars and walking through a doorway, which is no longer a doorway. It is actually bricked up. It's a wall. That's pretty interesting. For you, it's been pretty exciting time. Have you loved it?
To be quite honest, it's been actually very interesting because, of course, it's an amazing location. It looks a whole part, has a whole spooky atmosphere. It's fantastic, but already, like I said, we have had little things that has actually happened.
Now, if you tuned in right now and you're thinking, why is a man dressed in a suit?
I
haven't got a clue why he's wearing a suit. I'm in Tudor House dressed as a Tudor, which kind of makes sense.
I thought I'd go for a smart look.
Looks good, look, the hair's normal. So, yeah, anyway, what's going on with that? So, we've got loads more coming tonight. Please keep interacting with us because we're going to bring you our next session. If we can, because I'm in the cellars next, I'm not sure whether we get a signal down there.
You do have parts of it.
Well, and it might be very dark, we can't really see much. But we'll give it a shot. We did bring you a bit earlier on some of the live action, actually, from this particular room. So we do apologise, it is very dark. The iPad, as great as it is, hasn't got a light.
Yes.
Which is never good. Now, before we do go, we're going to take a very, very quick tour of the rest of the building because earlier on, we had a bit of an issue where the sound was a bit distorted because freaky floorboards. So we'll show you round. James, you get a job on IT. Now we can see a flat of the camera. But it's all good. Right, let's go. Let's have a look around because we've got our next session coming up very, very soon. Watch the door, mate. Watch the door, mate. Go down this way. This staircase. It's amazing. I think mine's better. It's amazing painting though, it's been for years. So just wait back up to our hovers. It's a bit dark through here, but then I'll be looking away. Look at these. Amazing. Love it. Love it. Gothic, amazing. Look at this room actually. I don't know if you can see it because it's quite dark, but it's flickering lights. I think it's. Can you see what's in it? Don't know. Can you see me? Hello.
No.
Pretty good stuff. I think you can't go wrong with this, can you? Amazing stuff. So, please keep asking us questions on the Facebook page. We're going to bring some more photos for you, some more videos for you a little bit later on as well. So. Stay with us because it's been an absolutely brilliant night so far and there's still loads more to come, right? See you soon.